Imagine a world where gods clash, heroes rise, and villains scheme in the shadows. Marvel or DC? Which universe truly rules pop culture? Today we're diving deep into the battle that has divided fans for decades, exploring stories, powers, and cinematic triumphs. By the end, you'll see the clash like never before. 1. Origins and legacy. Before we talk movies, let's go back to the beginning. DC Comics came first, launching in 1934, and quickly became home to legends like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. These characters weren't just heroes, they were symbols. Superman represented hope and morality, Batman reflected human determination, and Wonder Woman embodied justice. Marvel, on the other hand, arrived later, in 1939, but truly revolutionized comics in the 1960s. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, and Steve Ditko brought to life characters with flaws, emotions, and everyday problems. Spider-Man worried about homework and money, the X-Men faced discrimination, and the Hulk battled inner rage. Marvel wasn't just about powers, it was about humanity, relatability, and personal struggle. The first insight here: DC built mythic heroes, while Marvel built heroes we could see in the mirror. Both approaches shaped generations, and this clash in philosophy is still at the heart of their rivalry today. 2. Cinematic dominance. Fast forward to today. Movies have become the ultimate battlefield. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, redefined modern cinema. Starting with Iron Man in 2008, Marvel carefully built a web of interconnected stories, characters, and events. Audiences didn't just watch movies, they became part of a shared universe. DC's cinematic journey, meanwhile, has been more turbulent. Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Justice League had moments of brilliance but often struggled with tone and consistency. However, DC found its stride with Wonder Woman and the Batman, proving its heroes can shine when given the right direction. Insight: Marvel is consistent and crowd-friendly, while DC is bold and experimental, often appealing to those who love darker, more philosophical stories. 3. Iconic heroes. Marvel's everyday heroes versus DC's legends. Let's break down the heroes. DC heroes. Superman is the ultimate symbol of good. Batman is the detective, strategist, and symbol of human potential. Wonder Woman balances strength and compassion. They are legends, almost untouchable, and operate on a scale larger than life. Marvel heroes. Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America feel more human. They make mistakes, joke in battles, and struggle with real-life issues. Marvel's heroes are often grounded in our reality, which makes their victories feel earned, not just destined. One interesting point here: if DC is about aspiration, Marvel is about relatability. Fans often choose their side based on whether they want to see the hero they wish they could be or the hero they could be. 4. Villains and stories. The heart of the universe. Heroes are only as compelling as the villains they face. DC villains are iconic: Joker, Lex Luthor, Darkseid. They are symbolic, often representing chaos, intellect, or unstoppable evil. Facing a DC villain is a challenge of epic proportions, and the stories are usually grand, mythic tales. Marvel villains like Thanos, Green Goblin, and Dr. Octopus are more personal. They challenge not just the hero, but their morals, friendships, and humanity. Thanos wasn't evil for evil's sake. He had a logic, twisted as it was. Marvel teaches that villains aren't just threats, they are mirrors to the hero's inner world. Insight: DC is epic, Marvel is intimate, and this contrast explains why fans can feel a strong emotional allegiance to one or the other. 5. Television, streaming, and culture. Beyond comics and movies, both universes dominate pop culture. Marvel has the Disney Plus series, WandaVision, Loki, Moon Knight, which expand characters in creative ways. DC has embraced darker series like Peacemaker, Titans, and The Flash, appealing to fans who want mature, nuanced stories. Pop culture influence extends beyond screens. DC's symbols, Superman's S or Batman's bat signal, are iconic worldwide. Marvel's characters appear on toys, games, memes, and social media constantly, making them feel immediate and present. Here's a fun insight. Marvel is everywhere you are. DC is everywhere you dream. One is immersive, the other aspirational. 6. Box office showdown. Numbers don't lie. Marvel dominates the box office with record-breaking films. Avengers Endgame alone earned over $2.7 billion. Its strategy of interconnected stories rewards loyalty and repeat viewing. DC has had hits like the Dark Knight trilogy and Aquaman, showing that when done right, DC films are monumental. But inconsistency in tone, timing, and marketing sometimes holds DC back. Takeaway: Marvel's strength is in long-term planning and global appeal, while DC's power is individual storytelling and artistic risk. 7. Fan culture and debate. The Marvel versus DC debate isn't just about movies or comics, it's about identity. Fans argue endlessly online. Who's stronger, smarter, or more iconic? These debates aren't just fun, they reflect what fans value. Marvel fans love wit, realism, and relatability. DC fans love myth, symbolism, and moral grandeur. The truth? Both universes thrive because they offer different experiences. Picking a side is about personal connection, not objective superiority. 8. The future. Marvel and DC in 2026 and beyond. Both universes are evolving in exciting and unexpected ways. Marvel, after more than a decade of building the MCU, is now venturing into multiverses, exploring timelines where anything can happen. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in Spider-Man. No Way Home showed fans that boundaries can be broken, realities can collide, and heroes can face versions of themselves they never imagined. Alongside these cosmic adventures, Marvel is embracing darker, more mature themes. Characters are grappling with loss, moral dilemmas, and consequences on a scale that feels personal, even in a universe as vast as theirs. DC, meanwhile, has found a renewed focus on cinematic storytelling that emphasizes character depth. Films like The Batman and Wonder Woman show that the heart of DC isn't just epic battles, it's personal journeys. DC is leaning into standalone stories that allow its heroes to grow, reflect, and resonate with audiences in a way that feels timeless. This doesn't mean DC isn't ambitious. Multiverse concepts are being explored in comics and on screen, but with a focus on epic, standalone storytelling that carries weight and symbolism. Looking ahead, the line between Marvel and DC is set to blur even further. Crossovers, spin-offs, and streaming series promise more interconnection, while each universe retains its unique voice. Rather than one dominating, both will continue to grow, inspire, and challenge each other. Marvel will keep perfecting its interconnected saga, DC will continue crafting unforgettable epics, and fans will remain passionately divided, celebrating the very best of what both worlds have to offer. Conclusion. So, Marvel versus DC isn't just about heroes or box office numbers. It's about how stories touch us. DC inspires us to dream bigger, while Marvel reminds us that heroes can be human. Both teach courage, sacrifice, and imagination, but in radically different ways. Next time someone asks, which is better? Remember, it's not about better or worse. It's about what kind of adventure you want to live. Marvel gives us relatability. DC gives us legend. And in the end, the real winner is us, the fans, living in a world where heroes of all kinds exist. Like, share, and subscribe for more.